Hello everyone, I'm Josh Copley with WNKX, and I am here at Hickman County High School, and with basketball season rapidly approaching, I am joined today by the head coach of the Hickman County Lady Bulldogs, Coach Gavin Gordon. Coach, welcome.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
So we just have a few questions for you today to get the fans even more excited and ready to go for this basketball season. The first one being, last year we definitely saw this program trending in the right direction. And in the history of the Hickman County Lady Dog basketball program, there has been some success, but in recent years they've really struggled. So what's been your strategy in getting this team, the players and the fans to buy into what you're doing?
Just telling them to practice and play hard every day. I do have a good group of girls this past year and moving forward that have really bought into it. It's not so much me, it is really what they're doing that's making a difference. I just think just making an emphasis on winning the day every day and what we're doing, whether it's every drill, every practice, every game, just playing hard and giving the fans what they want, really.
Yeah, for sure. And we also saw it last year, and you kind of touched on this a little bit, your group last year. And we saw some phenomenal underclassmen that really stepped up when their numbers were called. We saw girls like Tinley Davis, Carly Everett, and even sophomore Ava Floyd. They really answered the call. So how have you seen their development over this offseason? I mean, has it got you excited for how they've been growing and developing as players?
Absolutely. They've taken steps forward every single day. All of my girls have really, but the younger classmen, Carly Everett's in the gym every morning. She was just in at 6 a.m. this morning shooting. Tinley Davis has really surprised me this summer and came a long way. Ava Floyd is Ava Floyd, right? She's a scorer. I think people are going to be pleasantly surprised watching her on the defensive end this year. It's something she's added to her game, a little layer to it. And Rachel Puckett coming up from the middle school, she's stepped in and made an immediate impact this summer and looking forward to it. Now,
when we were setting up our equipment for the season this year for the radio station inside the gym, we happened to catch a glimpse of the practices you guys were having, and one thing that jumped out to me is that all the girls were smiling, they were laughing, they were having a good time. Of course, when it's come time for the game, you want it to be all business, but how does that bond that these girls really have together impact their play?
Man, they're just energy all the time. I will say that's something I haven't had to coach this year, and that's the first time that I've ever had this. Practice has been great. We're going from drill to drill, being very efficient. Cut down on water breaks. I would do like a 2 or 3 minute water break, and they take their time and we get back to it. Now it's go over there, get a drink, come back. And they've embraced the challenge, and I think practices have been very upbeat. We brought in boys to practice again, so I don't know if you got a chance to see that. But I think they have rose to the level of the occasion by just being more aggressive and just having energy every day, and it's made practice great, very fun. Very fun.
Yeah, and that's fantastic to hear. Of course, for us as the broadcasters, we know when you guys are excited, that means we have even more reason to be excited as well. But we know that this year it is going to be a little bit different because there's going to be 3 girls that aren't going to be there. We know that Chloe Warren, Nola Bentley, and Delaney King were a big part of the team last year. So what are you expecting from the junior class of last year, but this year the senior class who's going to be filling in that role as a leader? What are you hoping to see out of them?
Communication. They were a good group last year, and I think that these girls have stepped in, Zoe Chilton and Haley Gordon, high energy every day, and that is what they give you. I just think being able to step in and lead by not only by example but being vocal, which both of them are working on, and I think they've done a great job this summer, and I think they're a major reason why our practices have been so upbeat and up-tempo is them too.
Well, Coach, we won't take too much of your time, but before we leave this interview, are there any words you want to leave with the fans watching at home building up to the game next week?
Just come pack the stands. We're looking for the stands to be full for the girls and the guys game. They're going to be 2 fun teams to watch. I think we're going to be up-tempo, in your face defensively, and honestly put on a shooting clinic on the other end, score more points, as Coach Dawson would say. It's just going to be really fun to watch, and I think it's feeling a lot like '97 with girls basketball.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the head coach of the Lady Dogs, Coach Gavin Gordon. We're so excited for this season, and it starts next Tuesday at home against Community. Tip-off is at 6 p.m. for the girls' game. Be sure to be there in person, pack those stands. But if you can't, you can always check us out at WNKX on Facebook and YouTube. We'll see you then.